Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Mansa Musa of Mali 10,000 gold per turn challenge game, where we are at 4,340 gold per turn. One thing to note is that once this golden age ends, we are going to take a hit because we are moving into the atomic age, which does not have a reform the coinage thing available, so we'll just have to work around that and know that we're gonna be going up, and then we're gonna take a fall at some point, most likely, whenever that comes to play. What did they say? 26 to 46 turns. So we have a while, but if we can't make it up to 10,000 per turn in that period, which seems likely that we're not going to hit it in that period. Maybe. I don't know. There's a chance, but based on what I'm seeing right here, I think that we're probably going to need a little longer than that. Maybe not too much longer, but it costs us 3,230 to buy a settler. I guess we can wait to buy settlers for when we get democracy and get another 15% discount. So we'll buy other stuff in the time being, but we should definitely take care of that later. I should probably just do like a... Oh, we have seaports now. How much? +2 on all the coastal tiles of this city. So let me go buy a seaport. Do we not have... We have this city down here. Nia. Let me buy you a seaport first. You have a wonder associated with the sea tiles anyway. Seemed like a decent place to start for us. Alright, let's get your defenses repaired, and then I don't know what we're gonna do with you after that. Let's just queue up a builder. We have enough to purchase more trade routes. How many more trade routes can we get? We don't have enough gold, but we might have enough space for one. There's 6 inactive, but that doesn't mean that they... Okay, there's definitely room for more. That's what I wanted to check. So this city's gonna grow pretty large based on having so many trade routes and the democracy bonus and whatnot. I don't necessarily need to give them... I guess I should give them an industrial thing so they can get power. I was thinking I didn't need to, but it seems reasonable to do so. So let's just put it here. And then I'll probably just build neighborhoods around it. There's so many ranged boys still in the mix, but we'll be able to clear this and get to this camp. This tank, he can handle it. He's up to the challenge. The task at hand. Oh no! Flooding. Flooding has ruined our area here. Alright, let's kill your builder from the queue. Let's remove your builder from the queue and fix your bank. Luckily, it didn't do all that much damage. More than I would have liked, obviously, but it's okay. It's not catastrophic. Do we want to just send you out into the water and check this out, I think? Probably. Seems reasonable. So next on the agenda, I say, would be to capture this, because it's a size 15. It is surrounded by other things, but I think just the fact that it's so large in population is going to help us out. We might... I mean, the other opportunity is just hitting these 2 edge cities, which would be a little easier for us to potentially wrangle. We bring him in. Oh, you don't have a road connecting you. That's why it's saying that's going to take you longer to get over here. So these guys, if I move you forward one, we can see that city. And then if we had another observation balloon, we could have this guy fire from the safety of this encampment. So let me go ahead and do that with some of our money, because I think having an extra one is fine. And we're going to send supply convoy to help this man heal. It's 4 turns down there. The victor will give them 4 loyalty next turn, which will be nice. But we need to be quick in here. Everything needs to be decisive. We need to not dilly-dally. We have to know what to do, and we have to execute. This is just slightly better, right? I guess it's not in every category. This one's got slightly more faith. I mean, not faith, culture. It was 2 more culture. Suffrage build 4 sewers. I don't know if I should waste money on sewers. I don't even know if I can build sewers. I can't. So that decision was made for me. So we're going to take this thing down as fast as possible. That didn't do a whole lot of damage to it, unfortunately. 35 off of the fortification. So we're going to get a little bit of time just based on Victor popping in there, but it's going to be something we have to move quickly on. And hopefully taking this next city gives us the loyalty we need to really survive and thrive. Alright, so I've connected them with a railroad to us. I'll continue the path, get it into the capital. Everything will be cool. Hopefully. We got an envoy. I don't think we need an envoy. Oh, Zanzibar. I was wrong. We should have had this upgraded already. But there you have it. Now we have Zanzibar. Oh, maybe that's why our loyalties were messed up. It's because we lost control of Zanzi. Zanzi. We needed to maintain control. So I feel like computers is going to be really important for us because we have so many coastal cities. Let's have you heal up before you move to try to engage the rest of this camp, my dude. We can move you here, get your buddy so that you can get proper range. Oh, these pot shots are looking a little better. I think they may have all done about the same. But I felt better about it. Maybe just because more of them came through in once. Or in one turn. 9 turns, 103. Okay, so we've got plenty of time to deal with this. We don't have to worry too much. We might have to worry more about that one when we capture it, honestly. But let me take a look at the... So this is size 7, 8. Oh, there's a 15 up here. So we would want to hit this and then hit this one next. And with that, we probably will be holding our own in loyalty in the area. But until then, we'll have some problems. Let me go ahead and purchase... I said I was going to wait until we got the democracy bonus, and I will follow through on that. She needs one more turn. But we'll purchase your seaport. I do get discounts on all of these, by the way, so why I'm deciding that I'm going to hold off on purchasing the settlers versus whatever. I mean, I guess these other things don't grow in price like the settler does. So it always feels like a heftier purchase. Give me my traders. However many I need to max out. Alright, we're in business here. We've got 42 trade routes coming up to us. I will go ahead and purchase your stock exchange. And what are you up to here? You got 15 housing. Everything's good. Let's just get a builder, because there are tiles to improve over here. Seaport and 31 tiles, stock exchange. We just want to buy those, so I'll have you work on a builder as well. The market's available. I'll purchase. Oh, I can't purchase a bank. We can get another trader because of that that market. So let's get that as well. Now we're up to 43. Heck yeah. How many are we gonna ultimately need before we hit 10,000? I don't know. We're up to 49.31 right now, but like I said, that number shall go down once. I'm gonna railroad down to our capital from here. He's just gonna run around throwing down railroads if that's cool. He might do some other stuff once like flood barriers are available, or he might make mountain tunnels. I don't know. We should get mountain tunnels made for sure. But he can railroad up the land. You're owned by Diera? How many tiles does Diera's got? A lot of real estate, it looks like. Probably shouldn't be surprising, but it's kind of surprising to me. Alright, dude, let's head into New York, famous Molly City, New York, and let's get you healed. Now, there's no peace for you, Korea. The only peace comes from knowing that you do not have to rule your empire anymore. That's the only peace you'll get. That there will be a better person in charge of your empire. Or at least a richer person in charge of your empire. I don't know if I'm actually better than you. But I am more wealthy than you. $132 and $132. So this thing is starting to crumble. We could chip away at it a little bit with the tank boys, but they are also helping maintain, stop the rebellion and whatnot. Aha. Now is the time to get a Suguba. Suguba. Let's just drop it right here. And then, purchase your market. Purchase a bank with faith. And now it's time to move Reina somewhere else. Reina, you could, time things well with Washington, and it'll move right here. This is the way. Hydroelectric dam in 15 turns. We do need power to get the maximum benefit out of stock exchanges and whatnot. So I'm going to have them work on this. And I will have them purchase a seaport. And I will have them purchase their stock exchange. Give me more stock exchange. Alright. Progress is being made. What if you just were to work on your stock exchange over here? Actually, you need housing. So let me go ahead and nix that. And get you working on a neighborhood. That would be a +6. It's tempting. But I'll go for a +4 that's over here. And stock exchange, you're getting countered for now. Cancelled. We're gonna work on these things manually with you because you have everything you need. I really need to buy your shipyard when I remember. Fix your market. Alright, we're getting some aluminum. It showed that we could drop a seaside resort over here, so I'll probably do that. You chill here, my friend. Hang out. 10 turns, 8 turns. So we gotta move fast, but we're still under proper control. Vaughn, what did you pick up? I feel like I don't know if we want to counter spy or if we want to. I want to be more aggressive with our actions. I feel like we can mess with Brazil with some unrest. We found some barbarians. That camp was easily destroyed. It was very damaged already. So, choose to trade with my trading partner because it's a similar deal. And same thing over here. It's only a couple gold different, but it ends up giving us a little more bang for the buck in other departments such as food and production. Alright, so with this 5,000, let's remember to drop a seaport in here to help out our buddy. Or not a seaport, but a shipyard. Maybe a seaport could be fine in there as well. Alright, our tank does need a little bit of time to recover, so let's send him back. But he's doing beautiful things. And we're not mad at him for having to temporarily retreat. So we get the shipyard. That thing seems vital to us. These guys could use a seaport. Everything's coming up pretty well. Coming along. Let's continue firing on this wall down here. If they can like chip away at this so that we have an easier time rolling in and capturing it momentarily, I'll be happy. And this one is in range of our Statue of Liberty, so we don't have to worry about that, guys. Loyalty, although I think loyalty will be just straight up fine there. Regardless. Keep the city. It says rebellion in 10 turns, but it's actually going to be like something better than that. So I'm not too worried. And I guess we can use the observation balloon to give this guy vision for the battleship up there now that we can move them north a little bit. If we so desire. Dude, your tiles are all getting... They're getting hosed. What's to be done? Let's work on your shrine. And then after that, a building. Because you're gonna want to fix things probably. Seems reasonable. 990 gold. Let's purchase any trade routes if they... Yep. They're available. We got one. And repair your stuff, please. Repair your defenses. Rebellion in 8 turns. I don't think that's going to be accurate. Maybe it will be accurate. I don't know. We'll get other towns in the mix, so ultimately it's not going to be accurate. Do stuff as if 2 levels more experienced. He was in that city we just conquered. The moral of the story here. I feel like we should just take all the good tiles for this city. These are my tiles. Because they're going to have a lot of population and ability to make use of that, plus the 10% multiplier for having the governor there. It only makes sense for them to be the holder of the land. Sorry everybody around them, but they're just a little bit better than you. They're the backbone of our economy, quite literally. How much are they making now? I want to see how much they're making, is the thing.
To err is...
Oh, computers. Now it's the time to make sure we have to get flood barriers everywhere. So they're making 1,492 of our 5,271. That's absolutely incredible. They are so good. Synthetic materials gets us more gold from camps, and we can do geotherm. And I do appreciate such a thing. You get your bank, please. And I will buy a stock exchange. Maybe I'll buy your university as well. And then we'll put you on, you know, the standard make a builder. It'll be useful at some point. You're not growing at all. You're not a growing lad, but we still appreciate what you're bringing to the scenario. I should probably send you a trade route just to give you some more food potential, but we don't have the opportunity to do that right now. So, I won't. Cool story, bro. Let's get a neighborhood for our friends here. That spot would be a good holy site. They already have a holy site. But these guys might not have a holy site. Let me drop this. I'll just put it here. This is fine. It gives maybe adjacencies for our buddies. 14 turns. Full loyalty. Full loyalty in X amount of turns. Okay, let's just do this with the help of our friend here from downtown. Boom. He doesn't need to get shot anymore. He's better than that. And I'll set you up for the next one, because these guys can make short work of this one. Get going. Wait, can these become drones? They can. And shall. If they had been drones when I started, they would have given us a little bit of a... I would have given us like 5 extra damage on the shots, but... not a big deal. I'm gonna remove this thing, because I'm obviously never gonna build that there. It was something from ancient history. And it doesn't apply in this day and in this age. I'm gonna just probably railroad ourselves up here, and then he might go make a mountain tunnel. Or actually, he could connect this in. I want to go connect our territory a little more. I should look at what the trade routes actually are from our city. How do I do this? Origin. Oh, never mind. It doesn't like give you the path unless you're looking at the other thing. So everybody seems to be going this way, and then they seem to be going through here. So I think we should build a railroad where they're going and hope that that leads to a multiplier bonus, because it says something about like the railroads, you know, multiplying the route. totals. So if we can get that number up via that would be great. I honestly don't know if that's how it works or not. I was just going off of the Wiki or the Civilopedia for Railroad, where it claims that it gives trade routes traveling over railroads can multiply the gold they get from districts at their destination. I don't know how big of a multiplier it is, but anything with how many units we have seems like a big deal for us, you know? Any kind of scaling on that seems huge. So maybe I should just send this man back there. But I was going to have him venture into Korea. But he should just follow his trade routes and build railroads for them. That's the ticket right there. He understands. He's piecing it all together. They would dare come after me like this? So we're losing production towards districts and the 10% gold bonus. We need to take that card, by the way, to make sure we keep that. We're going to get more food and production from our trade routes and the discounted purchasing. So I want... Merchant Confederation is just a really minor amount of gold, but it would help our gold total a little bit. I feel like maybe making our spies better, though, is a little more useful to us. And then, like I said, we need that 10% legacy card to come into play. 5470 is where we are. And this number is going to take a dip. Oh, market economy would be a nice add. Your international trade routes provide +1 gold per luxury and strategic resource at the destination, as well as 2 culture and 2 science. So this would replace our 1 culture and 1 science one that we have and just be strictly better. So let's go for that one. Work on your factory, please. We'll get you to just manually build a power plant of some variety. And now it's definitely time to start getting some new settlers in the mix and have them buy their useful stuff. So you could probably just capture this. Yeah. We've got that one. And you can help us from where you are. Now it's where Korea just starts falling down left and right. They can't keep up with us anymore. So here, they're all following this path. I'm gonna have our military engineers start hanging out with them. They're going through Preslov, it looks like, so. Can I make Preslov be a friend so I can put railroads in their territory? Not at the moment, but maybe in the near future. Flood barriers. A lot of people say that flood barriers don't help if it's on the city tile. I believe that's just factually inaccurate, guys. If you think that this doesn't impact the city tile, I believe you're wrong, because any of your like monuments and whatever just get wrecked and can't be fixed if they're flooded, as far as I know. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. But I've definitely seen, you know, multiple people in various spots comment on that. Because I like to just always go build my flood barriers, you know. Speaking of that, do you need flood barriers before you work on this? Let's get your flood barrier. Harborton. You don't actually need a flood barrier? It's a New Year's miracle. Operate at a higher level, please. And So what's... You're just gonna be killed. There you go. I don't know what your plan was, sir. But, I won't let you enact it. Unless that was your plan, was to draw me out of this city with the unit. And then, bravo to you, sir. Checkmate. You've done it. No, he's fine. He's fine, brother. He'll be okay. He's just gonna do this. He's gonna be like, bam! Walk by, shoot him in the side, and then take the camp next turn. Hopefully. Without any further shenanigans being involved. Okay, let's start with the ship, because the ship is, Oh wait, he's gotta level up. Never mind. Let's start over here then. You've got a shells upgrade. Shells and cheese. The drones are loving life. Oh, he's so close to being able to take that. I guess with both of them going, they could have taken it. Let's give him the opportunity, right? It's projected that he's not going to take it, but he still has the chance. He's actually done it. You give them the opportunity and they take it, right? You have to give them the opportunity to succeed, though. If you don't take a chance, you're never going to have a moment of glory like we just had. So that's why you ignore the interface and you say, no, it'll work fine. It'll do exactly what I need it to do. And it pays off 100% of the time, as we saw there. No, it doesn't. It does not pay off 100% of the time. I'm going to buy you a factory because your ability to make them on your own is a little spotty. And then let's get another power plant in here just to make sure we have some proper coverage of power in the area. So where are you going? We're going to have you drop a city here. Buy another settler. They're so much cheaper now that we get that democracy bonus. I just felt my spine crack. I don't know if it was audible, but if it was, that was the noise that just happened. Amenities are a problem, so I guess we'll work on a zoo. They're going to recover that for now. That's fine. We can definitely make use of this. Once we've dealt with Korea, we can send our military back here and start actually breaking away, taking the free cities from them. And everything will be cool. One turn for Reina in Washington, so we got to pay attention to that, obviously. A little bit of housing, so that's solid. And then one more trade route. We don't have enough to buy another if we have room for it. We probably did have room for it, but let's see. Flood barrier, 5 turns. Well, do you probably need a flood barrier? No, you don't need a flood barrier. That's good, because you're making other stuff. We definitely have room for multiple trade routes, but we'll deal with that next turn. I want you to get your flood barrier. It's not super important, but I hate seeing flooded tiles is the thing. You don't understand how much that aggravates me. It may be a useless tile, but I don't want it to flood. I just don't. So 7 plus 7 food plus 7 production and 38 gold. Obviously we could get a little more gold, which at some point matters, but for now I think we should take money and benefits together. Get a nice amalgamation going. And yes, Preslov, I would like you to be my friend so that I can run this railroad through your territory. What might work is dropping a mountain tunnel, and then maybe the trade route will take the tunnel instead.
The inherent vice of capital.
And I think tunnels also potentially are a multiplier. So here's market economy. That's a replacement for what we had in that slot. 57.66. Dude, we're getting there. It's still going to take a little bit of a finagling over time, but it is happening. So you're dropping a city here. Somebody's dropping a city here. How about... You say one city there. I say 2 cities in here. I respect this island more than you do. I'm gonna put 2 cities in there. We can get shopping malls. So, shopping malls are weird. They do give gold, so they're just straight up worth purchasing regardless, but I don't think they give a lot. They give amenities and they pay for themselves, so... I guess it's like, what more can you ask for? They're pretty... Like, I think our gold went up a couple. I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at it here. Shopping mall. We're at 5793. That took us to 5850? What? I didn't think it would go up that much. That's nice. Alright, let's send you to here because it's got the 7 food, 6 production, as well as pretty decent numbers. That shopping mall. Let me look up shopping mall in the Civilopedia. Because that added more than I thought it would. I typed 2 P's and it went away. I'm confused. If I type shop, it was fine, but shop with 2 P's as I'm starting towards shopping mall doesn't come up. +4 tourism can only be built in city. Yeah, multiple. This is the reason to have neighborhoods in every city, by the way. +2 gold, +2 gold additionally when powered. It added way more than +2 gold. And it's not powered. Dude, I don't know. I think that must just be lies. Is the game just lying to us about what that thing does? Because it seems like it might be lying to us. How many traders can we get? That was it for this turn. Which is fine, I suppose. Oh, we could have bought something. We don't have the money for it now. That's fair. I guess we could also see if we can get any deals. But these are so inconsequential as far as our overall money-making potential that I'm just... I don't even know if they're worth the time. But they're adding... Oops, I didn't mean to click out of there. They are, I mean, they are adding money to the situation, so... It just feels so insignificant compared to everything else, you know what I'm saying? He's given us 10 gold per turn from all of these, which is... or most of them, not all of them, but it's a good amount. He gave us 4 for that. He bought so much of our stuff that I'm willing to give him that offer. No, you don't want that, or we already have a trade with you for that. Gandhi, I think we've already established some trading with you, my friend. You have olives. Alright, let's get these going. Tobacco is it being countered right now or something? I don't know. Or did he just have it? He may have just had it. I don't know. We're good on those. I don't feel like trying to deal with them anymore. But 59.32, that's where I think we're gonna end this one. That's a pretty good amount. We are settling this island. I'm gonna settle this island. I'm going to further settle around Hat USA. we can at least squeeze a couple more cities in here, a couple more up here, until we hit the snow and it becomes kind of dumb. But you can still settle in the snow and make a Suguba or a harbor. So it's not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. We're getting 453 science per turn. Korea's at 160, 210 for Mongolia, 116 for Zulu, 242 for India, 126 for Mapuche. Maori 128, 36 for Pedro. We're getting 394 culture per turn. India's at 231, 127 for Zulu, 330 for Maori. Genghis Khan's 165, Pedro's 63, 59 for Korea, and 120 for the Mapuche. Score-wise, we made it up to 1793, and Gandhi's on his way towards that 1,000-point mark. He's also at 25 of 248 tourists, so he may have even lost percentage this time. He's at about 10%. 13 of 20 is where we are on diplomacy, which is more than double everybody else. So, how's the World's Fair looking, by the way? Oh, we're rocking it. 7 turns remaining, so we'll get that. Get a couple air score for free. Or not air score, but diplomatic victory points. And everything will be cool. We're holding down territory pretty well. We do need to make sure this gets picked up, but with this size 15 city taken down, should be pretty much everything we need to control this region. Well, if not, this... It's going to be easy enough to hold the place from a loyalty standpoint soon enough. So, and she's only got a few cities left. That's going to give us like 6 air score from removing her from the game, which is nice. We're not going to get any... I don't know what our policies are from a golden age in the atomic era, but we're not going to have her form the coinage anymore, which is something we talked about before. It's unfortunate it's going to be a dip in our overall gold deals, but it is what it is. It has to be done. Unless we manage to break that 10,000 barrier in 18 to 38 turns, which is possible. I mean, we've been making strides. I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll see. It's turn 225. We're at 5932. We're heading towards 10,000. That's going to be it for this one. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Have a happy and safe new year, everybody. And I'll catch you guys next time. Later.